You are welcome. Today we want to solve another simultaneous equation. So here we have equation A, equation B. So what we need to do is to manipulate this equation so as to find what x and y are. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get rid of either x or y first so that we can find what one of the two is. So let's rearrange this equation. Let's put B on top and equation A at the bottom. You know why? No special reason, but mere looking at these two equations, it's easier to get rid of y first because we need to get rid of one to find the other. So it is easier to get rid of y. So let's now rearrange the equation. Let's equation B minus equation A, which is written down here. So if we say this equation minus the equation at the bottom, here we have a minus saying that. So let's solve. 9x minus 5x will give us 4x. Minus 8y minus 8y will give us this. Let's just leave this as it is now so that I do not confuse you. 49 minus 45 will give us 4. So let's move on, guys. And you know that minus is equal to plus. So here we have minus 8y minus 8y. So which will be written as minus 8y plus y. 8y, sorry, because minus is equal to a plus. So there we have the equation written out here. More better. 4x minus 8y plus 8y is equal to 4. And we know that minus 8y plus 8y is 0. You can equally write it as 8y minus 8y is equal to 0. So we have this to be 0. So we have 4x plus 0 is equal to 4. So let's go on. If 4x is equal to 4, therefore, let x be alone on one side and let's take this 4, to the other side so that we find what x alone is. 4 times x here, when it comes to the other side of the equation, it becomes a denominator. 4 here should come to the bottom on the other side. So we have x is equal to 4 divided by the 4 from here at the bottom. Cancelling out, 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. Therefore, guys, x is equal to 1. So now that we have found that x is equal to 1, let's substitute x into one of the two equations and see if we will be able to find y. So let's pick equation A. So here is equation A. Now let us substitute in for x. So x becomes 1. So this translates to 5 times x, which is 5 times 1, minus 8y is equal to 45. So 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Minus 8y is equal to 45. Now we need to rearrange this equation so that we have like times on one side. So let's take 5 to the other side. So minus 8y is equal to 45 minus 5. Why? Because with y plus y here plus 5 on this side, when it gets to the other side, it becomes a minus. So that is why we have 45 minus 5, which gives us 40. And the minus 8y still remains here. So next is we need to get rid of this 8 because we want to find what y is. So y has to be alone on one side. So minus 8. Let's remove 8 first. 8 multiplied by y on this side. When it gets to the other side, it becomes a denominator. So 8 will have to come to the bottom once it crosses to the other side. So we have minus y is equal to 40 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8 will give us 5, and we still have the minus y. But we want to find what y is on its own, not minus y. So we need to get rid of this minus. So how do we get rid of this minus? If we multiply each side by a minus, because whatever we do to one side, we must do it to the other side. So if we say minus y, minus y will give us a plus y. Minus 5 will give us a minus. So that is how we got to y is equal to 5. I hope I'm clear on this. If you have a minus on one side and want to get rid of that minus, what you do is multiply each side by minus, because minus times minus will give us a plus. Therefore, minus times plus will give us a minus. So y therefore is equal to minus y. So now that we found x to be 1 and y to be equal to minus 5, let's now input these findings into the equation to discover whether we are correct on what we found for x and y. So substituting in x, y into the equation, let's pick equation B, which is equation 2. 9x minus 8y, which is equal to 49. Let's substitute in for x and y. X is 1, so that's 9 times 1. Y is minus 5, so that is 8 times minus y. 9 multiplied by 1 will give us 9. Then we still have this minus here. But 8 times minus 5, which is 40, which is minus 40, is equal to 49. The 9 still comes down, but minus always is equal to plus. So minus outside this bracket times the minus here will give us a plus. So this results to a plus. So we now have plus 40. So if 9 plus 40 should be equal to 49. Yes, minus times minus will give us a plus. So therefore 49 is equal to 49, which is a pass mark. Therefore, this proves that the x is equal to 1 truly and y is equal to minus 5. But as an exercise, I want you to impute these x and y findings into the first equation and see or prove that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 5. So I give you that as an exercise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.